Hello and welcome to Untitled Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Cancers. Alright, so this is for any placement of Cancer you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms because Seven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention the decks I use as I use them. If I don't, they will be in the description box below. I will also mention when it is important for you to utilize your own intuition instead of relying solely on mine. Alright, so with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Cancers, I have one placement of Cancer in my chart. Let's get into our cards. Yeah. Now, the first deck I'm going to use is the Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers. I'm putting it back just because. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And you got the Queen of Spring. Hey, with the Five of Winter at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Empress, Unity, and that is it for the first set. Okay. Now I'll be using the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle to clarify. So, actually, before I do that, let me read the cards. So the first card is the Queen of Spring, who is a brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly individual. It says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Yes. This is just the tarot because yesterday I remembered them. The after tarot, the Queen of Wands, which is the Queen of Springs, Queen of Spring, that is more like a divorced or single. No, that's not true. The Queen of Winter in this deck is divorced or single. And in the after tarot, the Queen of Wands is the one who is divorced or separated or single. Yeah, that is interesting. Next you have the Five of Winter. Now the Five of Winter talks about walk away from dishonest associations. That realizing what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that is not worth the effort. Well, I did mention that in the after tarot, she is, or no, is she? Yeah, in the after tarot, the Queen of Spring is single or divorced. Right? So maybe she is currently single or divorced because she has walked away from dishonest associations. Not because of her choosing, but because the people that she was hanging out with or her past lover was not really worth the effort, you know. Then you have the Empress. Now the Empress, first of all, has a child. So maybe you have children or you are pregnant or you're a single mother. Excuse me. The Empress, alright, talks of time to take action. The power of creativity. Success that allows for a life of luxury. That is great. Yes, things are... So, I feel like, yeah, you are going it alone for now, but you're going it alone because you haven't found the right partner yet. But that does not mean that you haven't found the right partner yet. But I feel like soon you'll find the group that you want to unite with, right? With the Unity card. Now the Unity card says, do the right thing for the right reasons. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. So soon, I feel like you're finding your peeps, your group, the one that you will... First of all, this card would be the Hierophant in tarot. Okay, the equivalent of the Hierophant. Yep. And so, I mean, you walked away from what was no longer serving you, and at this point in time you might still be single. You might have a kid, or you might be pregnant, or you might be pregnant with ideas. Right? Because the Empress is creative. She can do whatever she wishes. She has the ability to create what she wants, when she wants, on the spot. So basically, all this is saying is that you've gone through a rough patch, but now you're coming out because you're meeting your group of like-minded people, right? So now, to clarify, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, card vomit. Anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers. And you got the Lady of the Harvest. Yeah, completion. You are coming to the end of something because you found your peeps. You found the people you want to stay with. That will in turn allow for something within you to pass away, because the Death card in this deck, the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle's Death card, okay, it talks of natural, timely ending, release, liberation. It doesn't mean that something is dying or something is going to end, something that is no longer useful for you, right? Interesting. I just got an idea, because the Death card in the reverse could mean that you are not allowing things to end, and due to not allowing things to end, new things aren't coming into your reality. Then you have the Fairies of the future. Now the Fairies of the future talk of be here now, guidance, forward moving. So if you are in your present moment, you are able to see what is coming towards you from your surroundings, meaning, and that information from your surroundings, alright, will allow you to be able to jump on a situation that is popping up, right? It's like whack-a-mole. But except you're not whacking a situation, you're taking advantage of it. You're looking to see if something of interest is popping up. Something of interest. Popping up. Alright, next. Alright, so now the second set. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And we got the Ace of Winter. Ooh la la. With the moon at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Three of Summer. Yep. Okay. So, let me see. Alright, so the Ace of Winter talks of don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. This is you getting the being inspired, and when you are inspired, you should take complete and total. You should jump on this inspiration so that you can create it into reality. Is what I'm getting. Next, you have the Moon card. Now, the Moon card talks of which is a Piscean card. Okay, it says powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Right? It's your intuition might. First of all, if you tap into this new idea, it might possibly be that you are in tune with your intuition, or you are listening to your intuition, and that you listening to your intuition will definitely allow you to do something that will lead to a celebration, right? It says news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. Whee! This is amazing news. Yeah. Very good. Very, very good. Yep. One moment. Okay. Now. Okay. To clarify, my gorgeous Cancers. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message from my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying the second set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got Luminous Doom and the Oakman. And Oleg Gnome at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Singer of Courage. Yeah. Okay, so let me get into it. Alright, so Luminous Doom, alright, talks of self-deceit. Talks of a lot of negative stuff, okay? It talks of self-defeat, self-pity, self-destruction. And at the very end, because you've gone through all those self-destructive things, you also learn the importance of taking care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of you, who will, right? Then you have the Oakman. Now the Oakman talks of strength, ancient wisdom, and depth. And so basically what you've learned, the importance of taking taking care of yourself is what you learned, which is an ancient wisdom. Yeah. That the ones that learn it are very fortunate to have learned it. And one of the things that you learn through your ancient wisdom, alright, is to break patterns and habits. You know, and the first time, and seeing as we have Luminous Doom here, who says taking care of yourself. Well, if you didn't take care of yourself in the past and now you've started, or in 2 days time, okay, if you do, well, so what will happen is that with the Odak Gnome is that you will break a pattern or habit of yours that needs to be broken in order for you to move forward with what you want to create. Because the Odak Gnome talks of trickster, creative chaos, wild gifts, and breaking of patterns and habits. Basically, until something doesn't push you, until you don't realize that you need to take care of yourself, you won't break a pattern or a habit. But once you do break a pattern or a habit, things will go much more swimmingly, much well in your reality. But before that can occur, alright, you're going to have to take your courage in both hands and be like, okay, I'm going to change this habit of mine that is no longer serving me. Alright? And so this card is the Singer of Courage. Now the Singer of Courage talks of bravery, sublimation of fear, and moral strength. So you are going to need all the strength that you have, that you can muster to break this pattern of yours. Okay. Next, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. These angels and guides, and what just popped out, the World. Yeah, the World with the Prince of Autumn at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Six of Winter. Awesome. Okay. So the World card talks of a brilliant success, the freedom to move in any direction. Yes. A journey that is now complete. Didn't we see that? Yeah, well, we kind of saw that with the Three of Summer that said that you're going to be able to celebrate. Now, not only will you celebrate something, but you'll also come to an end of something. Something will be finished. Something will come to term. Well, we had 1, 2, 3. With the Death card, the Three of Summer, and the World. So you clearly know that something is coming to an end. That needed to come to an end. Oh, as well as breaking of patterns and habits. This is amazing, my Cancers. Next, you have the Prince of Autumn. Now, the Prince of Autumn is a dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous individual. It says, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Yes! Yes! You have completed a cycle, and you or someone you're dealing with, you are becoming or you are attracting someone who is dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous into your reality, which is amazing. And that thing that you're attracting into your reality or becoming will allow you to move to calmer waters with the Six of Winter. Now, the Six of Winter would be the Six of Swords, which talks of positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from challenging times or troubled times, traveling or relocating. Awesome! Very awesome. Yeah, now let us clarify. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week, please, by clarifying the cards that are out. So please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Cancers, why are these cards out, please? Please, angels and guides, and you have the fairy godmother. It's a wish come true. With topsy-turvy, because you've changed your viewpoint on something. And you have become open to receive the information that is coming towards you, which is amazing. Yes, very good indeed. Now, please, what else is coming? Last set. So please, angels and guides, anyone that has good, who hasn't message, for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. That was the 8 of Winter, so I put it back. I'm like, no. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Strength card. For my Cancers, please come forward and share. Strength would be Leo. Yes. And you got the Prince of Summer with the 2 of Summer and the Prince of Winter. Haha. Alright. So, well, you got 2 princes. So maybe you're attracting 2 suitors, or two people that you're interested in, 2 projects, 2 television shows that you're both interested in. I don't know. It's something that you need to pick between. So it could be anything really. Oh, okay. Well, if it were TV shows, they possibly are showing at the same exact time, and so you don't know which one to watch first. Alright, because alright, so the Prince of Summer is a romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious individual. The card says falling in love suddenly, or being swept off your feet. The need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. What the? Yeah, so one project is going to come about and you're like, oh, I love it. I want it. I need it. Then something else is going to pop up in your reality, which is like, ooh, but this is interesting too. I would be quite interested in having both. Because the next card is the 2 of Winter. Now the 2 of Winter would be the 2 of Swords. And this card says indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellect and the mind. So maybe you have a family which is telling you to act a certain way, and instead of doing what you love. And so this card, like family, friends, or what have you, it's really up to you. Who do you want to listen to? Do you want to listen to your family, your friends, your colleagues, your family, like children, whatever? Who will you listen to ultimately? Because the other option, alright, would be the Prince of Winter. And the Prince of Winter is an intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive individual. Quite similar, but not exactly the same. Yeah. Well, from what I see, the Prince of Summer is younger, possibly. Might not physically be younger, but might be like up here. You might have a more youthful personality, while as the Prince of Winter, I mean, he is still youthful, but he's a teen, so there's another aspect. The Prince of Summer is like a tween. Like, maybe a little too young for you. Like, I don't know, it depends on your personality and what you want. But the Prince of Winter, like I said, an intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive individual. It says, seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. Yeah, so the Prince of Summer is younger, so it depends on you. Who makes your heart sing more, right? I mean, both of them are very adventurous, and they follow their instinct rather than following what is expected of them. And I feel like the one that you feel more drawn to is the one that you should go with in regards to the Two of Winter. Now, to clarify, right, so please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share please come forward and clarify why all these cards are here for the fourth set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and clarify these cards for the fourth set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why these cards are here for the fourth set. And you got the Sage. The Sage. Here, the Fairy Sword. The Friends. And the Friends. Yes. Okay, so basically this is saying that your predicament, your dilemma that you are in front of right now is requiring you to utilize your wisdom. Things that are not said but are known, hidden knowledge, retreat, old age, and patience. So what you are currently going through can only be solved by experience. Alright, I'm gonna write experience on this card as well. Okay. Can only be solved by experience, which means that you need to go through this situation in order to learn for the next. Yes, so go through this uncomfortable situation in order to know what you actually will do next time it comes about. Next, you have Here the Fairy Sword. Now, Here the Fairy Sword, alright, talks of active principle, spiritual will, justice, and protection. So if you do go through this and you learn something out of it, you will definitely be protected. Protected in the sense that you will know better for the next time this happens. You see, what people want to avoid bad things, but you see, if you avoid a bad thing now, you won't be able to stand up to it later. You won't be able to deal with it later. You won't know how to react to something that happens because you haven't had the experience of it. Right? Now I'm going to use, for example, I was hit by a car at age 19. And you can see me now, okay, it looks like nothing happened. I can tell you something did happen, and it was this, where I am right now, okay, is me being at the top of, well, not at the top of my game, but being able to communicate clearly, be able to sit up straight, on a chair, not waver about. All that needed a lot of time and a lot of effort on my part to do. So, but the thing is that being where I was allowed me to see certain aspects of life that people don't think of because I experienced it. And because I experienced it, I have a better understanding of how to help people who who haven't had that experience prior and who now find themselves in that situation and don't know how to get out of it. You know? So, the next card is the Friends. Now, the Friends talks of friendship, aid, support. Right? So, what I went through, okay, and which most of my friends told me that, you know, you're so, I feel so sorry. I don't know if they said that, but a lot of people were quote unquote sorry for me, felt bad for me, and you know, the 60-40 rule of people want to see you like succeed until you reach 60, and after that they'll bring you back to where they are so that they don't feel alone. Now, when people like me go through something difficult, they are forced to experience something that other people haven't. So what that allows them to do is to help others who then go through it themselves and who have no prior experience of it, right? It's exactly the same way as your immune system. When you get sick, your immune system works at defending your body and remembers how to deal with a certain virus, so that when that virus comes back into your organism next time around, it knows how to deal with it much quicker and faster, right? That is the same idea with antibiotics, or same idea as being like vaccines, right? They give you a weaker dose of the pathogen, or that thing that is like that bacteria or that virus, in order for your body to become stronger to it, so that it can then in turn, when it catches that same virus or that same bacteria, be able to defend itself against that said sickness. Okay, that's the whole thing. So, my gorgeous and fellow Cancers, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Cancers, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!